Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afrika Tulidaya. I'm from class E 2018 English department. Okay, here I will present about living by the sea makes us happier. The definition of mental definitively there is no certainty of a clear definition of psychiatric expert. Etymologically, the word mental comes from the Greek language, which has the same meaning with the understanding of psyche, meaning psychic, mental, or psychological. James refers mental, meaning that is referring to the mind, means something related to the mind or thought itself. The word mental is taken from Latin, which is from the word mens or medis, which means soul, life, soul, and spirit. Mental are things related to psycho or psychiatric that can affect individual behavior. Every individual's behavior and expression is an encouragement and reflection of mental conditions. Another definition of mental is definite, that is related to the mind, reason, memory, or the process associated with thought, reason, and memory. As easy to forget, lazy to think, unable to concentrate, petty, greedy, pretentious, unable to make a good and right decision, not even having the ability to distinguish right from wrong, the right and the vanity between halal and haram, the useful and the moderate. From this it can be drawn a more significant understanding that mentality is related to mind or ratio, soul, heart, and ethics or morals, and behavior. This unity forms mentality or personality, self-image. Good and bad self-image depends on the mentality it creates. Individuals seem happy sad, even to the point of losing this passion for life all depend on their mental capacities. Those who don't have a strong mental defense system in dealing with all life problems or don't have a strong self-defense system to control their souls. The individual will experience a variety of psychiatric disorders which affect the personality conditions that can encourage the behaviors of pathologies. Next, the geographical location where a person will live is one of the things that affects the level of one's aggressiveness. Geographical location which tends to be hotter and drier causes the population aggressiveness tends to be high, like how the stereotypes of rude and cruel attitudes continue to be attached to the Madura Island community. This research aims to 1. Knowing the level of aggressiveness of coastal communities. Coastal communities. 2. Knowing the level of aggressiveness of rural communities. 3. Knowing the differences in the level of aggressiveness in the coast and inland. Next, Van Deventer considers that inland communities are wilder than coastal communities because in the interior there are often limitations, one of which is characterized by land barriers, poverty of the population, and conditions that are relatively geographically and socially isolated. On the other hand, it's a natural state with a hostile climate which makes inland communities stronger constantly to survive within limitation far different from the lives of coastal communities who are majority work as fishermen. Next, indeed financially between inland and coastal communities are almost the same or like, but environmental factors are also very influential in people's lives. It's explained in the theory of environmental psychology that humans and the environment influence each other. Environment such as territorial density, noise, and lighting can influence invite and shape certain behaviors in a person so as to make emotions in the human soul itself cannot be controlled. According to a survey of people who live in areas farther from the coast have higher emotions due to environmental factors that can make rural communities unable to regulate the level of emotions they experience, so that rural communities more easily experience stress or low levels of happiness. Another case with people who live at sea or coastal. Although in terms of low economy, but coastal communities are better known for their tenacity. This tenacious, persistent, and high work ethic is related to mental health because the life of coastal communities that are always close to the beach and sea views actually contribute to mental health. Here it can be concluded that people who live farther from the coast tend to have mental problems than the coastal community. That's my presentation. Thank you for watching my videos. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.